Hello people of the web and welcome to Creators Thoughts. This week I want to draw your attention to having streaming peers and why I believe it's crucially important. Why streaming peers? While none of the expertise are exclusive to streamers, the overall skill set is very unique. Friends who do not stream will struggle to understand and advise, as well as friends that know what it's like to go live. I'm not a massively successful creator, but I feel incredibly proud of the success I've had. And on reflection, I honestly doubt I would be anywhere near where I am now if it weren't for other streamers that I've become friends with that helped me develop my craft. After all, remember, I only started streaming because it was a goal for many of the fellow Lifecraft members. I know JT of JT and Bex had to deal with plenty of my stupid questions when I was starting out. I still ask JT stupid questions, but not as often now. Ideally, a streaming peer should be of similar size and experience to you. There will be areas you are more talented in than they are, and areas that they are more than you. This allows you to support each other and help develop each other's shortcomings. This leads to a question that I know that some of you might have. Why not just befriend a more experienced streamer, and then you get access to their greater knowledge and skills, and no need to spend time assisting them? Well, 3 pretty big reasons. Learning something is important, but one of the best ways to practice your skill is to teach it to someone else. It also forces you to go through the process again, and the pupil might force you to answer a question or consider something you didn't think of. Number 2. It's an unbalanced relationship if you have nothing to offer. Both parties having something to offer means that it's in everyone's interest to make the effort knowing that the other will return the favour. And number 3, the curse of knowledge. It's a principle about bad teachers. When you know something, it's hard to remember what it was like to learn. The longer it's been since you learnt, the more difficult it is to take yourself back to when the skill was new. I'm going to give a few examples of ways I've helped or been helped by peers in the past. While I'm not immensely skilled at graphics, I spent some time as a young dragon playing with Photoshop, and so have helped with creating graphics for friends, and even produced some resources I offer or plan to offer for free on Ko-fi. On a side note, go check that out, and I love to see it when people download and use my stuff. Plus, suggestions on other items I can create are always welcome. Content creators focus on a lot of metrics, and when things aren't going to plan, it's nice to be able to vent to someone else who's been through that. If there's one thing you can guarantee, it's that software will be a nuisance. It's like black magic that no one understands fully. When you have an issue, it's nice to have a friend who can compare settings to and make an effort to resolve the issue with. The more brains you put towards an idea, the better it can become. When I have a wacky idea to try something new, I run it past my mods. Minor correction. I meant streaming peers, not mods. Carry on. For feedback, ideas, and often so they can tell me that I've not thought through this slight problem that will cause a massive headache. It happens, occasionally. Looking at each other's content can inspire us to develop our own. I don't mean copying each other, although sometimes that's fine depending on what it is and how your peer feels about it. That's enough examples. I have other things listed, but these minicasts are supposed to be short and not as long as an Apple Terms of Service update. So to avoid you skipping to the end and just nodding in agreement, I'll wrap it up here. Seriously, who has time to read those things? Thank you for listening. Bye-bye now.